Trigun episode 12 called Quo Vadis, and we have finally reached the end of the season. Now, at first, I want to let you know I am going to be putting out a longer video to do a season review, recap, reaction, doing a deeper dive into the full narrative arc of this season, and discussing what makes this show so special. So you'll be able to find that on the Anime Happy Tea YouTube page. Head on over there, subscribe so that you get notified when those videos drop, as well as the episode reviews for ones like this. Now, getting into episode 12, I love that we really had a moment with the Song of the Plants, and Meryl got to have her a big moment as well, where she kind of saved the day by playing the Song of the Plants. I love that Elendira was like, "Girl, you don't know that song?" And then kind of taught it to her. Now, we still don't totally understand plants, but they did seem to get at some sort of a symbiotic relationship. I mean, we knew that the humans had been using the plants, but Elendira and Meryl are kind of speculating that the plants also benefit from the relationship with humans in that the plants don't have to be alone. And this concept of loneliness, like we mentioned in the last episode, was very significant. And then we have this flashback where Rem recognized something about Nye, whether it was his tendency toward loneliness or his lack of faith in humanity. But either way, she told Vash, don't let him be alone. And then Vash, in fact, now realized that he had let Nye be alone for like these 150 years, and Nye's been dealing with the loss of Tesla and is lashing out because of that. So Vash realizing that Nye has been alone and he really wasn't supposed to let him be alone, it allowed him to sympathize more with Nye's actions. Now, Quo Vadis means where are you going? And it's yet another biblical reference because this show is filled with them, but it's a biblical reference that alludes to martyrdom. And so it's very fitting that Nye essentially chose to be a martyr. He is going away so that others can flourish, so that Vash doesn't have to hurt anymore. And it was fitting that Nye's fall brought about this genesis because Nye's power all along was the power of creation. Now, the show presented one final quandary, which is Vash going to stay on the desert planet or is he going to go with the fleet off to a new frontier? Kind of seemed like he was leaning more towards staying, not really sure why, although him and Meryl are having a lot of fun. But that's it for Trigun Stargaze. It was a really wonderful watch. Again, be on the lookout for a season recap on the Anime Happy Tea YouTube. In the meantime, anime makes me happy, and that's the tea.